yes. Why, hello there, friends of Fightful. 'Tis the season for sharing stories, and unfortunately, I have none. But fortunately for you, my esteemed colleague, Jeremy Lambert, attended StarCast in Baltimore and chased the story of the century. As you know, Fightful is the shining beacon of professional wrestling journalism, and this story is no different. Who is Soul Train Jones, and what do his peers really think of him? Who is responsible for Soul Train Jones's reemergence to celebrity and fame? Why, none other than Joey Janela.
Soul Train Jones, man, bringing meat sauce back to the mainstream. I'm the one that kind of arranged that. So, Soul Train Jones is, he should be forever grateful to the bad boy for bringing him back on the TNT after all these years.
How did you put that together?
They asked me who has Virgil's number, and then I said Janela probably does, and that's what happened.
And then they use it. That's awesome.
Within 5 minutes, I had Virgil signed on to do something. So,
not surprising that the bad boy is an advocate of unlimited breadsticks. But what did the inner circle think of Soul Train Jones' return to prominence? Let's find out.
Dude, ledge. Complete ledge, man. I loved it. That whole package, one of the greatest in professional wrestling.
This interview already started. Like, this is the greatest start to any interview we've ever done. That was, bro, baby. Chris Jericho's talent is like Olive Garden breadsticks. Unlimited. Bro, that was the greatest line I've ever heard in life.
He is a phenomenal asset to the wrestling industry. I think his knowledge is unmatched. I don't think anyone has the knowledge that Soul Train Jones has, which is why he was Chris Jericho's mentor and trainer. So, he's a testament to the wrestling community.
Good. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Obviously, you can see a positive, very positive. That's what we think of Soul Train Jones.
Bro, so real quick, my girl sent me a text this morning. The first text was, I ain't a farmer, so I don't know what goats are, but I know Jericho's the greatest of all time. And I just dropped my phone, and I was like, this is awesome.
Do you guys know how that whole thing came together?
No.
All I know is that we saw him pop up on the screen, and we were like, whoa.
Yeah.
So
we heard rumblings that Soul Train Jones might be involved in some capacity, but when we saw, we was as surprised as everyone else. It was great.
So I've known Soul Train since I was 12, and he's always been a guy that you go to for inspiration here and there. Take him to Olive Garden and listen to his many years of wise experience coming through. But you heard what he said. He doesn't know what a goat is because he's not a farmer, but he knows that I'm the greatest of all time. So I don't think that's the last we're going to see of Soul Train Jones here in AEW.
Well, it's evident that the influence of Soul Train Jones is heavy on the inner circle. But we don't discriminate against gender here in our stories. What did the women of AEW and beyond think of the legend, Soul Train Jones?
I know he really likes Olive Garden, and I have been craving breadsticks since I saw that promo. Those are my thoughts.
I hear he said something about Olive Garden breadsticks, and as a fan of Olive Garden breadsticks, I firmly stand behind his statement.
Not really. No, it's good to see him back. He was very entertaining. He's always been entertaining, so that was pretty cool.
Any thoughts on the legend Soul Train Jones?
I thought we were talking about the match. No. What are we? I thought you were talking about all just this stuff.
We are,
Oh,
but
okay.
I've also, Soul Train Jones was a big topic with the Chris Jericho video this past week.
I know. Honestly, that Chris Jericho video, it's one of my favorite video packages that AEW has produced yet. And it was so shocking to me just because the little burn to Cody, but I liked it. I'm the most excited for that match than I've been for anything. But yeah, Soul Train Jones, I love Virgil. I thought it was great.
We're rolling. Brittany, how could you not expect to be asked about Soul Train Jones? In times like these, it's 2019. Exactly. What did the tag teams of All Elite Wrestling think?
Next question.
No respect for the legend?
Next question.
Vincent? Is that what we're talking about? I love Vincent. We met him at a GCW show once that we were both at. He's a sweetheart. Also a very, very odd man. But I'm a big fan, yeah.
If you thought that's all we had, boy, were you sorely mistaken. Jeremy Lambert also asked some of the singles megastars of All Elite Wrestling what they thought of Soul Train Jones.
Oh man, I mean, he won everyone over on that interview he was doing for Jericho, right? I mean, that had me dying. The breadsticks line, unlimited. His delivery is so good. I'd love it. I mean, he'd be right here next to me on the signings, right? We'd both be empty tables.
Man, an absolute legend. I'm glad to see him finally come back to AEW and to have him there, have him in the locker room. Good veteran. It's always good to have a veteran like Soul Train, back in AEW again. So glad to have him there.
Funny as hell, really awesome. I haven't met him yet, I think, but yeah, I love him. He's an icon. So many great things I can say about him. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. The greats of All Elite Wrestling, sharing their unfiltered thoughts on Soul Train Jones. Exactly what you wanted out of your completely normal pro wrestling content. And just remember, if you're a writer and you don't want your managing editor all up in the videos, dancing, all up on the tracks, come to Fightful.com. Make sure you leave that thumbs up, you subscribe, you comment about your favorite Soul Train Jones moment, and follow Jeremy Lambert at JeremyLambert88 on Twitter. Until next time, a very happy holidays from Fightful.com, and we're out.
Fuck money, baby, 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 baby. You print it green, you print it black. It's nothing but fuck money, baby, fuck money, baby. Green and black, green and black. Fuck money, baby, fuck money, baby. Like my skin, it's green and black. Peel it out, peel it out, peel it out, peel it out. All in $100 bills. Fuck money, baby, fuck money, baby. Green and black, green and black. Fuck money, baby, fuck money, baby. Like my skin, it's green and black. Fuck money, baby.